Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Topics for today's session is stack. What is stack? Stack operations, different applications of stack and how to implement stack. Or what are the representations of the stack? What is stack? Stack is a linear data structure which follows a particular order in which the operations are performed. It follows the linear data, means the data is arranged in linear manner, that is sequential. Okay, it is the non-primitive data structures. We also learned about the data structure types. We have the stack belongs to the non-primitive data structure, that is which is defined by using the primitive data structures, and it is an ordered list of similar data type. Okay, in the stack we can list or order the lists which have the similar data type elements and which follows the LIFO principle, that is last in first out principle, or it is also known as the FILO, first in last out principle. The first inserted element is removed, deleted last, and the last inserted element is removed first. So it follows the order or principle is the LIFO or FILO. It named stack as it behaves like the real world stack. The example of the stack is a deck of cards or pile of plates, etc. And a stack is an ordered collection of elements like arrays. But stack has the special feature which is the deletion and insertion of elements or data can be done only from one end, that end is called the top, which is the topmost element of the stack. Due to this property, deletion and insertion of the elements can be done only from the top is called, because of this property, it is called the LIFO type of data structure. Okay, in everyday life, we come across many examples of stacks. Some of the examples of stack are stack of books, stack of chairs, stack of cups. Okay, stack is also known as the container of objects that are inserted and removed according to the LIFO principle, last in first out principle. Objects can be inserted into the stack at any time, but only the most recently inserted element or object can be removed at any time. Okay, most recently inserted element can be removed at any time. The objects can be inserted at any time. A stack is defined as a restricted list where all the element insertions, deletions made at only one end, that is the top. Okay, so it is called the restricted list because we can only insert the elements or delete the elements from the top only, which is the topmost element of the stack, and it is the abstract data type. Okay, it is abstract data type has a data member which is commonly named as the top, which points the topmost element of the stack. And when element is inserted into the stack or removed from the stack, its base remains, means all previously inserted elements remains fixed. Only the top of the stack can be changed. Okay, insertion of element into stack is called the push. Deletion of element from the stack is called the pop. These are the two basically used operations. Push means inserting or adding elements into the stack. Pop means removing or deleting the elements from the stack. In stack, we cannot access data elements from intermediate positions other than the top. That is, only from the top position elements can be accessed at any time. Intermediate position elements cannot be accessed. This is the stack. The elements are arranged like this. Oh, this is the topmost position. from the top only, we can push elements into the stack. We can pop the elements from the stack. Different operations belongs to the stack or stack operations. The basic operations which can be performed on the stack are the push operation and pop operation. Push means adding or pushing elements or items into the stack, that is the pushing into the stack from the topmost position. Pop means popping or removing the elements from the stack. Okay, and other operations which can be performed on the stack are peek or get top. This operation returns the top item of the stack without removing it. Generally, it returns the top item which is when we are removing. But get top operation returns the top item of the stack without removing it. And is full, is empty operation. Is full operation checks whether the stack is full or not. Is empty checks whether the stack is empty or not. These two are used when we are inserting or in. If the stack is full, we cannot insert the elements into the stack. If the stack is empty, we cannot delete or remove or pop the items from the stack. Okay, both the insertion and deletions are allowed only at one end, that is called the top. Stack is said to be in overflow when it is completely full, and it is said to be underflow when if it is completely empty, means none of the elements are in the stack, then it is called the underflow. This is the example which has the consists A, B, C. The elements inserted, first A, which becomes the bottommost element, and next B, and next is C. Okay, the last inserted element is C, it becomes the top. Okay, we can access the only topmost element, that is the C. Okay, this is the example which has the 3 elements. And different applications of the stack, that is where we can apply the stack or where we can use the stack. The different applications are balancing of symbols. To balance the symbol, the stack can be easily used. It can also be used to expression conversion, that is infix to postfix and infix to prefix conversions. It also can be used in editors and Photoshop's redo and undo features. These features which are used in editors, Photoshops and text editors can be developed by using the stack. The forward backward features of the web browsers can also be used, can also be implemented or developed with the help of stack. And it can also be used with many algorithms like towers of Hanai, tree traversal, stock span problem and histograph problem. These all problems can also be developed by using the stack. The other applications which uses stack are backtracking, night tour problem, rat in maze and NQ problem and Sudoku solver. These problems can also be also uses the stack to implement or to solve those applications. In graph algorithms, stack used when we are implementing the topological sorting as well as the strongly connected components. These two graph algorithms uses the stack to implement those algorithms. The simplest applications of stack is to reverse the word. You push a given word to stack letter by letter and pop the letters from the stack. So, reverse of the word is the simplest application of the stack. The other applications are the parsing and many more. We can use in many applications. Some of the applications are listed here. And different implementations of the stack are how we can represent the stack. The stack can be implemented into two ways, that is using arrays and using pointers. When we are implementing the stack using the arrays, it is called the static implementation. When we are implementing the stack by using pointers, it is called the dynamic implementation. Using pointers is also called the using linked list or singly linked list or using list. These are the two representations or implementations of the stack. These two implementations can be learned detail in next videos. Okay, in this video we learn what is the stack, what are the different operations belongs to the stack, or the operations can be performed on the stack, that is the push, pop, get top, is full and is empty operations. Different applications of the stack, it can be used in expression conversion, redo undo features of the text editors or photoshops, balancing the symbols and graph algorithms and parse tree. In many applications, okay, we can use the stack. And stack can be implemented by using the two methods, that is using the array, and that is called the static implementation, and another is the using pointers, that is the dynamic implementation. Okay, thank you one and all.